Back here at How We Do It at Hyperdrive, I'm here trying to get better shifter kart times. My goal was to get into the flat 40s, and I've been able to do that, but now I want to get up on the leaderboard, and I need more help to do it. So we're here with the man, the top of the leaderboard, the guy with all the skills, the El Primo shifter kart driver, Mr. Callum Bishop. How are you doing today, mister?
I'm not too bad. How about yourself?
I'm very well, thank you. I need some more tips to get better, obviously. How are you going to help me today get better times?
So today we're going to be focusing on throttle control. So making sure we're feathering on the accelerator so you don't have all that wheel spin out of corners. So if you feather that accelerator on, you'll end up getting a lot more power coming out. You'll get a better exit and overall a better lap time in general.
Ah, I see. You've driven behind me a few times.
Yes. Yep.
You've seen I'm a bit heavy-footed, aren't I, sometimes?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. And I've also watched you in the braking episode. Coming out of the hairpin, for example, you put the accelerator on too quickly and you're just losing all that valuable time.
It's so much fun though, Cal. You put your foot down, your back end kind of goes out a bit and you slide around a little bit. Are you saying that doesn't get me better times when I do that?
Unfortunately not. I wish it did, but it doesn't get you fast lap times.
Ah, so I've got to be a bit more gentle. So
yes,
there's a lot to think about here. I've got to brake hard coming into the corner. I've got to roll for a bit. I've got to roll into this corner, take a bit of a late apex.
Yes.
And on top of all of that, I've got to think about feathering on the accelerator, not too hard, so the back wheels don't spin.
There is a lot to it. Once you get into your rhythm, it'll be like second nature to you. You won't need to overthink it too much, and it'll just be like bang, 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 hit those points.
All right, so this apex here at the hairpin is a place we do that?
Yep.
Are there any other corners on the track where we need to feather on the accelerator carefully?
Yes, so that corner, even though it doesn't lead onto a straight, is pretty crucial. That corner there is a big crucial corner, and then also out of the S's. So that leads onto the biggest straight of the whole track. You're going flat out from there all the way to the braking point of turn one.
All right, here we go. Let's go feather on some accelerators.
Yes, let's do it. Terry, remember like I said in the second episode with the braking, make sure you're braking a nice straight line, roll coming through the corner, hit the apex nice and late, just like I mentioned in the fourth episode, and then ease the accelerator coming on nice and feathery, so you get a great exit coming through the S's.
Let's give it a go.
That was horrible. Did the exact opposite of what I told him to do. What was that? Did the exact opposite of what I told you to do.
I did exact opposite of what you told me to do, didn't I? Well, I broke, I rolled.
Yep, you did that well.
I tried to take a late apex.
Yep.
But I feel like I got lots of understeer coming through the corner.
Yep.
And because I was so stressed about all that stuff and all you guys watching me, especially you, the master, I picked up the throttle way too quickly, didn't I?
Oh, very heavy-footed.
I could feel my back wheels spinning as I came out of the corner.
Yes, and we could hear it too. So next one, just make sure you concentrate on making sure you're feathering the accelerator is on.
It's tricky trying to get this late apex as well, because like I just feel like I get heaps of understeer, so.
Yeah, maybe try going in a little bit softer, like a little bit slower.
Yep. Just
so you can reach your apex nicely.
All right, I'll give it a go.
Better, a bit heavy-footed though.
A little bit better, wasn't it?
A little bit better. I could still see your foot slamming that accelerator down, but the rear wasn't spinning as much. So it was a little bit better. Just make sure you concentrate nice and softly, and then just focus on your exit.
You can really hear it, can't you? When I put my foot down too hard, the back wheels go. And
yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. And that's what you're trying to avoid.
Got to be more gentle.
More gentle.
Gentle to the poor shifter kart.
Exactly right.
All right, let's give it a go. A lot better. I think you nailed that. That was a lot better. A lot better. A lot better.
Yep, so I could see with your foot then, you did about half throttle and then you eased the rest of it back on and the rears didn't spin up as much then. It was really, really good to see.
I heard a tiny bit, but it didn't hear as much that time.
Sometimes you will hear it that tiny little bit. Yeah. That's not that bad as long as it's not completely revving up on you.
Ah.
Yeah.
Can you show us?
Yeah, of course.
Let's have a look. Let's see how a pro does it. Cal. You
Alrighty.
did that perfectly, exactly like I taught you.
Exactly like you told me, exactly right. Did you hear just then when the motor wasn't revving out that much? That's the sort of thing that you want to aim for every single lap.
All right, sounds good. Let's go try and get some lap times and see how we go.
Let's do it. Alrighty, Terry. I saw you in your first one come out a bit hot out of the hairpin. I don't want to see any of that this one.
All right, I'll treat it like a baby, don't you worry.
Exactly right.
You followed me around there a bit.
It was a lot better. I didn't hear the engine revving as much. It was awesome.
Yeah,
it was good to see.
I've certainly got to practice some more. I definitely felt a lot better. I feel like you were catching me a little bit less coming out of those corners.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
And I was able to keep up with you a little bit more. So that's,
yeah, exactly right.
Oh,
yeah, even better.
10th and a half. Hey, that's
better.
cool.
Well done.
Oh, that's fantastic. I'm really happy about that. Still not quite as good as you, Cal, in these bloody 39s here. You're in 38s up on the leaderboard, but I've knocked off a 10th and a half today, just from one little lesson, and with a little bit more practice, no doubt I'm going to be able to knock off heaps more.
Yes, definitely. You definitely see a lot of improvement there.
We've gone through heaps of things, as we've said throughout this video. What can we think of for us to do next week to knock off some more time?
One thing that I can think of is gearing. I noticed that coming out of the S's outside, I'm catching up to a fair bit coming out of there. So I reckon gearing.
All right, well these tips are really helping me. As you can see, I'm knocking off time each week. So check back in here next week to see how we do it at Hyperdrive with me and the legend here, Mr. Callum Bishop.
That's a secret handshake that you've been working.
That's right. Yeah, ready?
Oh, right.
Haven't you been working on that? We need more work, don't we?
Need more work.